A city shrouded in perpetual rain and shadows. There lived a young man whose life had become a relentless storm of pain and despair. His name was Alex, and he had reached a point where he believed that there was no escape from the overwhelming darkness that consumed him. The idea of ending it all seemed to be the only respite from his ceaseless agony. Each night, Alex wandered through the city's desolate streets, his footsteps echoing in the silence of the rainy night. The raindrops fell like icy tears, mirroring the despair in his heart. He couldn't escape the haunting thoughts of the approaching train, with its thunderous roar and the rhythmic clatter of wheels on the tracks. The train tracks, like a malevolent siren song, drew him closer with each step he took. Memories of past mistakes, heartbreak, and betrayal weighed heavily upon him. Regrets gnawed at his heart, and he felt as though he was sinking deeper into a pit of unending sorrow. He questioned the very purpose of his existence, burdened by the pain he had inflicted on others, and the wounds others had inflicted upon him. On one fateful, chilling night, Alex found himself standing at the edge of the train tracks, trembling and teetering on the precipice of oblivion. The darkness of despair threatened to consume him entirely. It was at this moment, in the midst of his inner turmoil, that a vivid memory pierced through the fog of his suffering. The memory was of a time long past, when he had experienced love, laughter, and hope. It was the voice of a friend he had lost touch with, echoing a promise they had made. The memory of that promise began to rekindle something within Alex, a glimmer of hope in the abyss of his despair. With his heart pounding like a drum, he took a step back from the edge. It was a stark realization that, despite the unbearable pain, there had been moments of light and love in his life. The cold, lonely night still pressed in, but he knew he had to continue his search for meaning and purpose. This moment marked the beginning of Alex's journey, a journey toward recovery and redemption. It was a battle against his own inner demons, a struggle against the darkness that threatened to engulf him. Alex resolved to reach out to the people who had once cared about him, to share his struggles, for he understood that no one should suffer alone. The path to recovery would be challenging, and the fight against his inner darkness relentless. However, he had found a fragile ember of hope, a reason to persevere, and the strength to face the abyss within. His life was far from perfect, but in that moment he chose life over despair, knowing that even the darkest nights held the promise of a brighter dawn.